Namaste, welcome to day 2 of the 10-day chakra challenge. Today we're going to be focusing on the sacral chakra, otherwise known as the sexy chakra. So this is the second chakra. It's between the base of your spine and your navel, and it rules passion, creativity, flow. It's the chakra that is centered around our sexual organs. So it's really all about getting in touch with your passionate side and, as I said, about creativity and flow. So for today's practice, we're going to be doing a slightly high-paced dynamic practice. It's all about flow as well. So as you're moving, really think about moving slowly and enjoying the flow between different poses. So to start, just sit comfortably, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths to center yourself. Relax your forehead, relax your jaw, relax your shoulders, relax your hips. Start to deepen your breathing. Deep inhales through the nose, exhales through the nose. Breathing into your abdomen space rather than breathing into your chest. Take a couple more deep breaths here, and if you'd like to set an intention for your practice, you can do that now. Just taking a few more deep breaths here, really relaxing and fully arriving onto your mat, making yourself fully present, ready for today's practice. One more deep breath, and then you can open your eyes. On your next inhale, raise your arms up towards the air. Keep your shoulders nice and relaxed. As you exhale, bring your right hand down to the ground and lean into it, looking under your left armpit. Inhale, come back to center, and exhale to the other side. We'll do 2 more on each side. Inhale, come to center. Exhale to the right, again looking under your left armpit. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale to the left. Final round. See if you can come all the way down to your elbows this time. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale to the left, the final side. Inhale, come back to center, and this time as you exhale, bring your right hand to your left knee and your left hand behind you, look over your shoulder. Inhale, come back to center, and exhale, twist to the other side. Again, we do 2 more on each side. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist to look over your left shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale to look over your right shoulder. Final round. Inhale, come back to center. exhale, looking over your left shoulder. Inhale back to center. And exhale, looking over the right shoulder. Inhale, come back to center, stretching your arms up. And as you exhale, roll over your knees to come into a tabletop position. So you're rolling forwards to get on all fours. Make sure that your wrists are directly under your shoulders and your knees are directly under your hips. Move your pelvis around until you find what feels like a straight back position and look directly down at the mat. Spread your fingers wide. On your next inhale, arch your lower back, open your chest and look up to the sky. We're coming into cat-cow. As you exhale, tuck your pelvis, press into your hands and drop your chin to your chest. Inhale, arch your lower back, open your chest, look up to the sky. Exhale, tuck your pelvis, press into your hands and drop your chin to your chest. Continue with these movements. On the inhale, moving into your cow, and on the exhale, coming into your cat. And really embody that feeling of flow, feeling the ripple through your spine as you move through your final cat-cow. And then on an inhale breath, come back into your neutral spine position, back into your tabletop. Tuck your toes under. Again, spread your fingers wide. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, press your hips up to the sky, coming into your downward facing dog. So you're pressing your heels towards the ground and pressing your upper body towards your thighs. You can bend one knee and then the other just to warm up your down dog if you would like. And then press both your heels down towards the ground and breathe deeply here. In down dog, you should be looking towards your belly button or the top of your thighs. And feel free to move around if you need to. Check your hands, check the positioning of your feet. Do what feels comfortable. On your next inhale, you're going to slowly roll forwards into a high plank. Make sure your hips are in line with your shoulders. As you exhale, bend your knees, hover them above the mat, and press back into your down dog. 2 more rounds. Inhale, roll forwards into a high plank. Press the floor away from you. Exhale, bend your knees, hover them above the mat, and press back into your downward facing dog. Final round. Inhale, slowly roll forwards into your high plank, pressing the floor away from you. And exhale, bend your knees, hover them above the mat, press back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, step your right foot between your hands, drop your left knee and untuck your toes. Make sure your right knee is directly over your ankle. Plant your left hand down in the ground, spread your fingers wide, then inhale, raise your right arm up to the sky, look up towards your right hand. Take a breath here. And then on your next inhale, raise your upper body up, bringing yourself into a twist. You're now looking backwards towards your right hand. Breathe. Then on your next inhale, sweep your right hand round to meet the left. And as you exhale, raise both your arms up, look towards your thumbs. Take a breath here. As you exhale, frame your front foot, tuck your back toes, and step back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, slowly roll forwards into your high plank, pressing the floor away from you. Exhale, hover your knees and press back into your downward facing dog. 2 more. Inhale, roll forwards into your high plank. Make sure your hips are in line with your shoulders. Exhale, bend your knees and press back. Final round. Inhale, roll forwards into your high plank. And exhale, bend your knees, hover them, press back into your downward facing dog. Other side, step your left foot between your hands, drop your right knee, untuck your toes. Plant your right hand down in the ground and inhale, raise your left arm up, look towards your left hand. Take a breath. On your next inhale, raise your upper body up, coming into your twist. You're now looking backwards at your left hand. Then on your next inhale, sweep that left hand round to the front to meet the right hand. And as you exhale, raise your arms up, look towards your thumbs. Breathe. On your next exhale, frame your front foot, tuck your toes, and step back into your downward facing dog. You know what's coming next. Inhale, slowly roll forwards into your high plank. And then as you exhale, bend your knees, hover them above the mat, and press back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forwards into your high plank. Keep pressing the floor away from you. Exhale, bend your knees, hover them, and press back to your downward facing dog. Final one. Inhale, slowly roll forwards into your high plank. Exhale, hover your knees and press back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, step your right foot between your hands, and this time keep your left knee lifted. Place the sole of your left foot onto the ground. Your toes should be turned inwards. Make sure that your knee is over your ankle again, and on an inhale, cartwheel yourself up into Warrior Two. Your arms are parallel to the ground and you have a deep bend in your front knee. You are looking over your right hand. On your next inhale, flip your front palm, reach forwards and come into Reverse Warrior. Now in Reverse Warrior, your back hand is resting on your back leg and your right arm is reaching up and over. You're looking up at your right hand. On your next exhale, bring your right elbow to rest on your right knee and sweep your left arm overhead. Look under your left armpit. Breathe. On your next inhale, bring yourself back up into your Reverse Warrior. Again, looking up at your right hand. And then as you exhale, bring yourself down into your Warrior Two. Your arms are parallel to the ground. Straighten your front leg and on an inhale breath, reach forwards as if someone's pulling you. And when you can't go any further, swivel your arms so that they are now perpendicular to the ground and you're in triangle pose. Look up at your left hand. On your next inhale, bring yourself back into your Warrior Two, bending your front knee again. And then flip your front palm and bring yourself back into Reverse Warrior. We're really in the flow now. As you exhale, cartwheel your hands down to frame your front foot and step back into your downward facing dog. You know what's next. Inhale, slowly roll forwards into your high plank, pressing the floor away from you. And exhale, bend your knees, press back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forwards into your high plank. Exhale, hover your knees and press back into your down dog. Last one. Inhale, roll forwards into your high plank. And exhale, hover your knees, press back into your downward facing dog. Let's do the other side. Inhale, step your left foot forward this time. Bring the sole of your right foot down onto the ground, and on your next inhale, cartwheel yourself up into your Warrior Two. Keep your shoulders nice and relaxed, arms are strong. On your next inhale, flip your front palm, reach forwards and come into your Reverse Warrior. So you're now looking up at your left hand. Keep that deep bend in your front knee. On your next exhale, bring your left elbow to rest on your left thigh and reach your right arm overhead. On your next inhale, bring yourself back up into your Reverse Warrior. And as you exhale, bring yourself back into your Warrior Two. So your arms are parallel to the ground again. Take a breath here. Then straighten your front leg And on your next inhale, reach forwards and come into your triangle on the other side. So this time you are looking up at your left hand. On your next inhale, bring yourself back into your warrior two. And then your next inhale, bringing yourself back into your reverse warrior. As you exhale, cartwheel your hands down and frame your front foot, then step back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, slowly roll forwards into your high plank, again pressing the floor away from you. And exhale, bend your knees, hover them above the mat, press back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forwards into your high plank. Exhale, hover your knees and press back into your down dog. Last one, inhale, roll forwards into your high plank. Exhale, hover your knees and press back into your downward facing dog. Good job. Okay, we're ready to take a rest. Bring your knees as wide as the mat and bring your big toes to touch. Press your hips all the way back to your heels and relax your forehead down on the mat. You can either have your arms out in front of you or you can bring them by your side, whatever is more comfortable. Breathe here. If your arms are by your side, just bring them out, reaching to the front again. And we'll just finish with a few final cooling down postures. Raise your head up so that you can send your left arm under your right arm and then bring your head back down onto the mat to relax. Close your eyes, breathe here. And bring yourself back to center, stretching your left arm in front of you and swap sides, this time bringing your right arm under your left and resting your head back down on the mat. And bring yourself back to center, stretching both arms in front of you. Then slowly start to walk your hands in to bring your upper body up so that you're sitting on your heels. Bring your knees in together so your knees are together, your ankles are together. And then rest your hands on your thighs with your palms facing up. Close your eyes and we'll just take a few deep breaths here before we continue. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaws, breathe. And then just move your hips over to the side so you can swing your feet out in front of you. And we're just going to finish on half shoulder stand. So to do this, you're going to bring your upper body all the way down onto the mat. Your knees are bent. Make sure that your feet are relatively close to your bum, so you should be able to touch the back of your heels with your fingertips. And then on your next inhale, you're going to rock your hips up and catch them in your hands. So you're holding your weight up with your hands. Arch your lower back so that you're really kind of giving your weight all to your hands. And if you need to, you can walk your elbows a little bit closer together to get some more stability. Once you feel like you're able to hold your weight, you can then straighten your legs so that your feet should be just over your head. This is your half shoulder stand. Engage your core, breathe deeply. And once you're in this posture, make sure that you don't move your head around. Keep your ankles squeezed together and keep breathing deeply. This is a really good pose for calming your body down after that intense flow that we just did. Staying for one more deep breath. And then to come down, you're going to bend your knees just like we did at the start. Bring your hands down onto the mat and slowly roll down. And then to release your back, you can windscreen wipe your knees from side to side. And then squeeze them in close to your chest. If you'd like to, you can bring your forehead up as well and really give yourself a tight squeeze before you finally release into your final resting pose, final Shavasana. Spread your legs wide, let your toes fall out. Bring your arms by your side with your palms facing upwards. Close your eyes and completely relax. Well done. This is your well-deserved relaxation at the end of the class. If you'd like to finish the class here, you can turn the video off now and enjoy your Shavasana for as long as you need. If you would like to continue with the meditation, then you can allow the video to continue playing. But just take these next few moments to completely relax. Now start to bring your awareness back to your body. You can wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, shake your head from side to side to wake your body up. And on your next inhale, raise your arms above your head to give yourself a nice stretch. Then as you exhale, hug your knees into your chest and gently rock from side to side. Gently roll over onto whichever side you like. And then keeping your eyes closed, push yourself up into a comfortable seated position. So we're coming into the meditation part of the class. Make sure you're sitting comfortably. If it's easier for you, then please do get a cushion to sit on to elevate your hips so that you're in a more comfortable position and can stay still for the full 5 minutes. Once you've got yourself into your meditation position, again, close your eyes. Relax your hands on your knees or your thighs. And start to deepen your breathing. The element associated with the sacral chakra is that of water. So we're going to do a water visualization meditation. In your mind's eye, see yourself sitting under a waterfall. You're sitting under a waterfall with healing, cleansing water flowing from it. As you sit there, see in your mind's eye the water flowing over you. So first it hits the crown of your head. It flows down around your head, around your neck, flowing onto your shoulders, flowing down your arms, down your chest, towards your hips. And for every part of your body that this cleansing water touches, it removes negativity, it removes stress, it cleanses you of fear, it cleanses you of harm. It completely covers you and cleanses, heals, and protects you. As you visualize this water flowing over you, see it washing away trauma, washing away stress, washing away worries, washing away negativity. And stay with this visualization. Continue seeing the water washing over you and know that it is cleansing you. Now slowly start to release the visualization. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, start to move your fingers and drop your chin down towards your chest, bringing yourself back to your body. Whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining the class today. Well done.